first on the list, I gotta shout out my girl, Lil Miss Chit Chat. You know, she's always staying consistent with the chat room and everything. Now, she made a recent post that was like, yo, if there's one song and all six of these artists gave a verse, who would have the best verse, worst to best? Now, the girls that they got in this lineup are Cardi B, Lotto, Meg The Stallion, Nicki, Ice Spice, and JT. Now, when I looked this, when I looked at this list at first, I'm not gonna lie, I was like, this is easy, this is light, and like I really had to kind of go off of like, all right, how I personally feel and everything. Now, Lil Miss Chit Chat gave out her list, her order. She said number one, Nicki. Second, Lotto. Three and four, depending on the verse, it could be Meg or JT. Five and six, Ice Spice or Cardi. Now, I ain't gonna lie. Chat, I can't lie. JT over Cardi is crazy. Crazy. Reason why I say that, I've never heard of one JT verse that's better than Cardi. Like I can't think of one verse on a mid song that JT got better than Cardi. That's just my opinion on that. And that was like my quick like, okay, I gotta throw that out because I thought that was crazy. Now don't get me wrong, like I ain't mad at her. I'm not mad at where Lotto's at. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna tell y'all in a second who my list is, but I just gotta break down her list. Now, Ice Spice, I could get how you put her last. She like the newest in the game, whatever. Certain people are trying to say that she got like a certain sound and all this other stuff. Now, me personally, I wasn't rocking with this list. I couldn't. This order that chat got, one, Nicki is not going to be my number one artist. Now, I know what y'all going to say, the Nicki fans in the comments and all that. Y'all going to come for me. But check this out. If we talking like now, like we're not talking about their overall career, who would have a better verse. We talking like what they've been putting out of recent in the last year or two. You feel me? We ever given Nicki like bar of the year for something? Like when the last time we was like, nah, that Nicki verse she said was crazy. I can't think of the last time. Like, don't get me wrong, she doing her little remixes, where she had Pound Town remix and all that. But I personally, I couldn't put her first. I couldn't have Nicki first. I'm gonna definitely shake the room. Two, Cardi. I feel like having Cardi close to last is damn near disrespectful. Damn near mad disrespectful, especially if there's a JT out there. If JT in the list, it should be automatic last. I ain't gonna lie. Now, and I know they probably like, yo, bro, why you don't like JT or nothing like that? Like, I just can't think of I can't think of a song. I can't think of a feature. I was like, nah, JT went crazy on this. I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you one. Now, I guess y'all can already get a feel like who's my last place. It's obviously gonna be JT at number 6. Now 5, I gotta go with. I'm gonna have to go with Ice. Now the reason I have to go with Ice is because it's like, yo, Ice. She's still mad new in the game. Don't get me wrong. She like been here for a year and a half, 2 years by now. But like, she kind of got a system to me that's bland. Like I not easily replicated. Well, Loki, yeah. But like she kind of got like her easy system, and I'm not going for her for bars. Like for the verse, I'm not. But like on some like melody, she might be there. Like it's a close JT to Ice Spice. I'm just like, yo, like who would I rather put on at this point? I gotta go Ice Spice. I have to. I have to. Now, I already know my number 4 spot is gonna be. They gonna be like, what? Word? And I'm gonna have to say facts. Let's put Nicki at number 4 at the number 4 spot. Now look, don't get me wrong. Old Nicki would have had number 1. That's facts. That's on gang. I promise you. But the fact that Nicki ain't had like a fire verse and it feel like what 3 to 5 years, and I know like don't get me wrong, she has some good songs like they gonna be club bangers or whatever. I don't ask me to name it because I can't. Not in the last 3 to 5 years personally, I can't. But I know I don't heard her on the radio and everything. I feel like Nicki. I feel like she not for the bars no more. She's for the barbs, but not the bars. Like you get what I'm saying? Like I'm not jacking that. I think every other girl that I didn't name yet had like a track that's like okay, they spit and they whatever. You feel me? Now number 3, dang. Now I'm like, yo, who gonna deliver? Like I just know, like now that we halfway through, I'm like, yo, who am I? Who gonna surprise me? Like I feel like the number 1 3 spot would surprise me, or that's a sleeper. Like they ain't number 1 or 2, but they like oh yeah they do that too. You feel me? Like it's coming down to one of those. Now I'm not gonna lie, the girl that's gonna do that for me, I'm jacking. Got to be Meg Thee Stallion. Hear me out. Now I know she been caught up with the whole Tory stuff. I think she's just touring now at this point. When the baby and Megan came out, I thought like, yo, good chemistry. We heard Meg actually do bars or whatever. I really feel like she better than who we named so far. Like in the last couple of years, we jacking a year and a half, 2 years. I feel like I hear Meg more on the radio than Nicki in the last 2 years. Like the last 6 months, a year, maybe Nicki, maybe she got a couple radio hits, whatever the case may be. But like, I gotta put Meg at number 3 for that. Now, I was shocked that where she had this next person, I'm gonna put at number 2nd place. I felt like that was crazy. I ain't gonna lie, thought it was crazy. And I know what they gonna say. I do. I feel them, and I understand. But y'all gotta understand me when I say this. You gotta put Cardi B at the number 2 spot and hear me out. You feel me? Yo, Cardi, don't be spitting. I know she got riders, whatever the case may be, but last year, 2 years, Cardi done hopped on some remixes, and I was like, all right, okay, I'm feeling it. I'm like, all right. Or she picking them better. At that point, I just feel like Cardi picking better beats, not better beats, but better features to be a part of, rather than Nicki. I feel like Nicki just hopping on anything that got a popping name to it versus what kind of makes sense for it. Like I don't understand why I'm seeing Sexy Red and Nicki Minaj. That don't make no sense to me personally. But God put Cardi at number 2. So y'all already know who left. Who number 1. And right now I do feel like she killing the game. Everything she doing going viral. In the last year for sure. I don't know if she most paid. I don't know if she all this, all that. But for a verse, and I know she wrote it, gotta get a top spot to Lotto. I'm not gonna lie. So yo, that's my list. We got JT 6, Ice Spice 5th, Nicki fourth, Meg third. We got Cardi second and Lotto first. Let me know what y'all think. Let me know in the comments. Yo, Miss Chit Chat, am I bugging? Let me know. I can't get over it. Can you please explain to me how Cardi is last? Like, that's what I got to understand. Other than that, we could debate debacle, but let me know in the comments.